like a poison or anything, unfortunately, so depending on what he plays. Okay, perfect. Ram Rider is actually not that good of a counter, so... And you can see we'll get a lot of value with our Skarmy. And look how much damage that Graveyard does, dude. It took his entire tower! One Graveyard push took his entire tower. That's absolutely insane. What's up, everybody? It's Turkey here, and today we're going to be playing in the Cannoneer Draft Challenge. Before we dive into some games, I do have some tips and tricks that I want to share with all of you that will hopefully make your draft experience a little bit better and not so sucky. First, let's talk about spells. Please avoid Lightning, avoid Rocket, all of those large spells that don't offer a lot of splash, and prioritize spells like Poison, Zap, Log, Snowball that offer splash. You're trying to compensate for your Cannoneer's lack of splash. So that's my first tip for you as it relates to spells. Secondarily, my biggest tip as it relates to win conditions. First of all, if you have Graveyard as an option, pick Graveyard. 100% it's the best win condition in the challenge. Secondary to that, I would say to avoid large tanks if you can, like avoid like Giants or Goblin Giants. They're not as good. In general, I would love like Goblin Barrel or a Skeleton Barrel, things like that. But you can make any win condition work, but like in this example here, you're absolutely crazy if you're not grabbing Graveyard. My final tip for you is to prioritize supporty spam units. I think Spear Goblins are amazing in this challenge. 2 Elixir, they're great at the bridge, they're great on defense, hard for the opponent to deal with. So grab spam units if you can. Obviously, you don't want all spam units. So I think the draft that I had here was really, really good. We had Graveyard as a win condition, we had a splash spell that was small, and then we had Spear Goblin. So overall, I feel like it was a really good draft. It's actually funny, if we watch this replay, I end up winning in the first 5 seconds of the game because he goes Princess at the bridge. He doesn't know I have Graveyard, which is the best win condition. I took the small spell, right? I took Zap. All he has is a Lightning as a small spell. And Graveyard literally takes his entire tower. I think we're like 5 seconds into the game, and this dude already lost. So that's just my tips in action for you. We're going to get into some games here. I'm going to do some live commentary as well. Before we do that, if you could take a moment to subscribe, like, comment, any engagement with the video at all, it helps me immensely, and it's completely free for you, so I do appreciate it. Thanks again, and let's get into some games. A tough choice. I don't know, you could go either way. Since we're drafting it first, I will take the Golem, but honestly, neither of those are really good cards. Recruits are such a good answer, but I need to prioritize air defense. 3 Musketeers are going to get a lot of value against the Balloon and the Lava Hound. And in this scenario, I don't want to give him the Fireball because it's a good answer for the Firecracker. And it's a good answer for the Evo Recruits. So, gives us the Mother Witch. We actually have a great Fireball bait deck kind of set up here. Kind of interesting. Interesting he didn't take the Skeleton Dragons as well. Well, I guess he didn't know he was getting a Lava Hound, so I suppose that makes sense. I'm going to let the Cannoneer do its thing here. Just going to let this go. It'll get like maybe 1 hit, I think. 1 hit, and we'll have some a nice counter push on both ends. Nice. He spends an E-Wiz. I'm going to pressure. Beautiful pressure. Bandit also really good against the Cannoneer. Firecracker at the bridge. I don't want him to have enough time to react to activate the King Tower. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so he cycled one of his best counters to the Golem. So I'm going to do that. And then I do have a lot of support cards. I have a Fireball. I have Skeleton Dragons. I don't know what his spells are yet, but I will support like this. And then hopefully we can get those shields off of the recruits. And then we're going to Fireball them. And then that's most likely going to be tower down. I don't really see how he defends it, to be honest. Okay. And that's perfect. Like, that was a really good draft. Good use exploiting his cycles. So that's probably going to be a good game. We just have to defend for a minute 23, which I feel like we're capable of. So I'll go ahead and call early good game on this. And I will see you guys in the next one. Okay. 3-0 in the challenge. Looking pretty good. Alright, this is a prime example of my draft advice. Do not take the Rocket. I know it's tempting. It shouldn't be tempting. Take the Snowball. Don't overthink it. Fire Spirit's a really good answer to our spam, but it doesn't matter. We're still going to take our spam. Evo Valkyrie, 100%. Evo Ice Spirit, not that great of a card. And I have a small spell already, So I'm going to go ahead and take the Earthquake. I don't need 2 small spells. So we know that his spells are Rocket and Bar Barrel. We can keep that in mind. We can keep that in mind because we have the minion horde, so we want to be careful about that. I don't really have a great starting play with my current hand. I could split minions and it would be okay. So I'll probably just go ahead and do that. I wouldn't do this against a Princess Tower, but okay, he does that, so I'm actually going to pressure. And that Princess is still, I think, going to die. Good Fire Spirit by him, actually. But, yeah, still ends up dying. Spear Goblins here. We don't have any other air defense, so we need to protect these. That's all I got. I'm going to have to let that go. I'm going to minion horde on it. Yeah, that Bar Barrel actually got a lot of value. I should have played my my Goblin Gang a little lower. That was definitely a mistake on my end, but okay. Valkyrie in the middle here. You'll notice how I played the Valkyrie like that, so that way it countered the Princess. That was a really good idea with the Skarmy. I don't think it was bad. It was actually a really good way of using my cycle potentially, but it just didn't work out for him. We're going to eat 1 small Fire Spirit shot, and because he doesn't have the Skarmy in cycle, I'm tempted to go in. Yeah, we are going to go in. Because we have the Snowball. We also have Earthquake, depending on what he plays here. We need to be ready. I think he's going to play Skarmy. Yep, we got it. Great prediction. You could tell by the way he was cycling his cards that he was trying to cycle back to his counter. So, good prediction by us. And good on him for giving us both tanks. He gave us the Giant and he gave us the Elixir Golem. Like, that sucks. I'm going to Goblin Gang at the bridge. It should force out the Princess. Maybe we can get a hit, though. Yeah, he was slow. Slow on it, so that's great. Nice. That's also really great. That Princess is going to be off the board. I'm going to Evo Valkyrie in the back, but with 45 seconds left, it is most likely going to be a good game. Nice. Pretty bad bomber. I'm going to do Old Reliable in the pocket. Get ready with our Earthquake. Oh yeah, he uses the rocket. I was waiting for him to do that, but we're still gonna actually take most of the tower, which is insane. Okay. We're gonna go like this. Once that pops, we're gonna snowball it because our bomber might die. And I'm gonna Earthquake. He does get the tower, but at what cost? But at what cost, sir? Yep. Earthquake on the Skarmy, and that's going to be a good game. Well drafted, well played to my opponent, but we ended up getting the dub. So that's a GG's, and I'll see you guys in the next one. 5 wins, no losses so far. Pretty happy with that. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Yeah, obviously grab the graveyard. And we're going to get minions. We want to take all of their good graveyard answers. I'm going to take bats as well. And then in this scenario, yeah, I don't want a giant. I don't want a balloon. I will say we have reasonable air answers. We have bats and minions. So hopefully we got a little something. He also gave us the Mother Witch, which I would have always taken the Mother Witch. Okay. Okay. I didn't mean to play those bats, I'm not going to lie. But it's all good. I love my drafts. I love it. I was going to say, I have Mother Witch. Mother Witch would have been so good. If he would have kept the Mother Witch card, like, he might have won. Genuinely. So he just gave us a free counter push, and he just used his best graveyard counter. So I'm going to go in, and no joke, this might just take the entire tower. Like, it's so good. Yeah, good game. That's what I'm telling you. Graveyard is crazy. Also, I don't know why he would play the poison. I guess he didn't know that I have graveyard, but he just lost the game instantly. 1 minute into the match, and that's already a good game. So I'm going to call early GG's on this one and draft graveyard. I'll see you in the next one. All right, 6-0 so far in the Cannoneer draft. We've been drafting really good. This is tough. Both of these cards are really good. I don't think there's necessarily a wrong answer, so I'll just take guards. I think in general Evo bats are pretty trash, but in this challenge specifically they can go a long way. This one's tough. I actually like the Mega Knight because it does do splash. And then delivery or rage. I'm gonna take rage only because it will immediately wipe the spear goblins. And then he can't play it on my bats. But either way, both of those spells were decent. Okay. It's kind of funny, but Guards at the Bridge is a viable play in this game mode because Cannoneer struggles so hard to deal with them. Okay, interesting. He just ignores them. Can't say that I would have done that. Look at how much damage that Guards did to the tower. The Guards literally took half of his tower. That's crazy. I would have raged those if I was quick enough, but I wasn't. Alright. Praying he doesn't have a fireball. But even then. Look at that. It just gets cooked. That's crazy. Yeah, one hit. Yeah. So he has 47 health left on that one side. Okay, that was a greedy rage. I'll admit it. I'll admit that that was greed. I wanted it. Does he know? Does he know I have a Mega Knight? Don't think so. That's why I like Mega Knight. Like, it bails you out on defense sometimes. Okay, he doesn't have delivery in hand here because he played it like he's one card off of it. All right, well, one tower down to 47 HP and another tower gone. So I'm gonna call early good game on this. I'll cut to the next game. So see you guys over there. 7 wins, no losses so far. It's looking good. We're drafting well. Guards, obviously. Royal Giant, I don't think is a very, very good win condition. I will say I am going to take the Fisherman, only so he doesn't have it to synergize with his Royal Giant. And then I'm going to take Bomber as well. He has 2 Spirits. Spirits aren't great. They're good on defense, but you definitely don't want more than one. So hopefully I kind of screwed him over a bit. And he gave me the Mother Witch. Why does this keep happening? I swear it's not good. Or it is good. Take the Mother Witch. You want to counter the spam that a lot of people are going to have. Okay. Nice. We're going to have a nasty counter push. Interesting. So he's going to have to spend a lot. Yeah, he just spent, what, 3 elixir on that? Or he spent 4 elixir because he did the zap and then he did both spirits. So 4 elixir on that. Cannoneer struggles against Royal Hogs. I can't believe that. I can't believe that he... Yeah. That he didn't take Royal Hogs. Those are one of the best win conditions as well. Once that locks on, I'm going to do like a Firecracker play. Maybe I can splash on the tower. Nice. Nice little counter push here. Will this even work? No, that didn't work. Not my best play. Not my best moment, but... Interesting. Okay, I'm going to Guards to pressure. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a defensive Goblin Drill for the Golem. And we have Bomber on the side. We want to spread everything out just in case he has a Fireball. Very good, whatchamacallit, Magic Archer. We're going to pull one of the Golemites to the tower, maybe. There we go. Get the King Tower activated. We took a lot of damage, but I'm really not worried. I'm not, truthfully. We're going to do a really nice defensive Hogs. You're going to see it. The Bandit doesn't charge, and then it's going to get blasted by the Cannoneer. Nice. Fire Spirit's actually a really good answer to Hogs for him. Defensive building here is fine. We do take the tower, and that's not going to break through. Fisherman's actually going to pull the Golem to the other lane, which is going to be amazing. And my man is in trouble. I'm floored that he took the Golem over the Royal Hogs, if that was the draft that we found ourselves with. I'm going to rocket this just for the memes. It's not a good play. Drill, maybe pull this? Nah, it's all good. We're going to take the tower, though, so. Good game to my opponent. Just another example, I think, of outdrafting our opponent. Let me just make sure we secure this dub here. Perfect. Yeah, don't take Royal Giant. It's not a good win condition. So that is another dub in the books. We'll see you guys in the next one. All right. 10-0 here. E-Wiz or Ice Wizard? I don't know. I think E-Wiz is a better card in general. Definitely want to take the Mega Knight. I've said this before. Mega Knight, I think, is actually very good. Do not take the Rocket. Whatever you do, Earthquake does splash. It deals with Skarmy. And then I want to take the Bomber. I'm pretty happy with my draft. We have a little bit of everything. We have Splash. We have Air Defense. Let's see what cards we received from our opponent. Okay, he goes both Spirits at the bridge. I don't get it. Okay. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Unfortunately, I do have the Giant. So he just wasted a ton of Elixir. We're up a good amount of Elixir, so I'm going to let him do his thing if he wants to cycle all of his Spirits. Like, that's going to get some damage, but we're going to have some good split lane pressure. I'm worried he has like a Skarmy or something, so I want to save enough Elixir for my Earthquake, just in case. Because Skarmy is like really the only thing that could super bail him out. The Princess is targeting the wrong thing, so I'm going to go Bats on the opposite lane. Okay, NATO, so that means he most likely does not have a Skarmy. Or, sorry. Another spell, that's what I meant to say. Okay, so that was a pretty good push. I'm chill with it. Drop my Muskie in the back. See what they do here. E-Wiz here. We were quick enough so the Princess actually doesn't even get any shots, and he should have to respond to that E-Wiz. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. Good defense by them. Good defense. Trying to activate his King Tower. Let's see if they pull it off. Well played. Well played. A good opponent can pull that off. Not surprised. So, we're going to move on. We're going to carry on. Evo Bats are going to be nice because his best response to Evo Bats is the Tornado. So we're going to go like this. And then we're going to have a nice counter push. One Ram Rider shot, but we're looking really good. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's been going Princess at the bridge, but Evo Bats doesn't even kill the NATO. Or the NATO doesn't even kill the Evo Bats. So yeah, that's going to be tower down. I was waiting for him to do the Princess at the bridge. He's been doing it all game. Like, you can't keep getting away with that. Ewa's like this. Just to, like, stop any Spirit shenanigans. Goes for the Rocket. Okay. Doesn't even do enough, unfortunately. Unfortunately for him, he's going to go Ram Rider for sure. I would imagine that's what he's going to do. So Musketeer's going to help out with the Ram Rider. Like that. And my boy is probably in trouble. He's going to have to spend a rocket on the left, and if he spends a rocket on the tower, he's not going to be able to defend. So we'll give him the good game. He actually played really well. That King Tower activation was pretty slick, but another example of just getting outdrafted. So good games. We'll see you in the next one. All right. 11 wins, no losses so far. We've been drafting good. Let's see if we can do it again. This is interesting. I actually really like both of these cards. Goblin Drill is a good win condition. I'm worried if we don't take it, we're not going to get another win condition. And I want to be in control of my win condition. So I am going to take the Goblin Drill. Phoenix is not great, but I do want to have an air defense just in case. Oh. Alright, it's GG's. Okay, perfect. If he pumps, we can graveyard on the pump. That's perfect. Hopefully that happens. So we do get 2 win conditions, which is fine. I'm going to go for the drill. It's a good starting play. And it's looking good for us, laddies. It's looking real good for us. I'm going to be honest. Alright. We're going to take some damage. Not a lot, but we're going to take some. He's aggressively spamming, which is fine. Oh, wait. We got the elixir pump. Dang it. whatever. Alright, so most of his pressure cards are out of hand, so I'm going to go for the Elixir Collector. We don't even need to, but I'm going to. He has an Earthquake. So, that will be the first and last time that I use the Elixir Collector card. So it's all good. I'm going to set up the Goblin Drill. And then when the timing is right, we'll go in for a Graveyard and hopefully take the entire tower. We'll see, though. No promises. Log here, take care of all of that. Okay. I think I'm in a Phoenix Graveyard is what I want to do. Because then we will have enough to scar me if he pressures with a Ram Rider. Okay. We don't have like a poison or anything, unfortunately, so depending on what he plays. Okay, perfect. Ram Rider is actually not that good of a counter, so... And you can see we'll get a lot of value with our scar me. And look how much damage that Graveyard does, dude. It took his entire tower! One Graveyard push took his entire tower. That's absolutely insane. I told you, Graveyard's broken. Hopefully that helps. Good luck in the challenge, everyone. If you draft well, you really shouldn't have any issues. So thank you again for supporting if you've made it this far, and I hope to see you again in a video soon. Peace.